is equal to the A sine Bx. So determine the amplitude and the period of the function y is equal to the 2 sine 1.5 x. Then graph the function for the interval 0 less or equal to x and x is less or equal to 8 pi. So to find the amplitude, the amplitude A is going to be equal with the 2 because the A here signifies the amplitude. And amplitude here is a 2. We already see in this function y is equal with a 2 sine 1.5 x. To find the period of this function is going to be 2 pi over b. But in our case, the b is here 1.5. And now period is going to be equal with a 2 pi divided by 1.5. And if we are doing a little bit of work here, algebraic work, the period is going to be equal with the 4 pi. So this was going to be. And now we already know the 4 pi, one period is going up to here, 4 pi. But half of the 4 pi is 2 pi here, so I'm dividing this in 4 intervals. Here is the half pi, and here is a 3 pi. And now I'm graphing the function. But before I graph, just let me write and here the amplitude is going to 2 and going here to minus 2. So the amplitude is from minus 2 and 2. In other words, if this from minus 2 to 2 is the range of the function. But now let's write just one period from 0 to 4 pi. I can go to 8 pi, but I have to write another period, and we don't have enough space, so it would be better if I write one period. And now, in this point here, the sine function starts from 0, 0, and goes up to this point here. So here is 0, 0. At this point here is a pi and 2, this point, and then this goes down, goes to this point here, but this point here is a 2 pi and 0, this pi here, and at this point here it goes to this point, and this point here is going to be 3 pi and minus 2, and then it goes from 3 pi goes to 4 pi here, and in 4 pi here is going to be 4 pi at this point, and 4 pi and 0. So just let me erase a little bit this here. So this point here is going to be 4 pi and 0. So this is the graph of the function. But if it's 8 pi, the same is going to repeat the same period, is going to be in this form, in the set up to 8 pi. So we are going to have another period. But because it's not necessary, I think I will stop here. I will stop right here.